Good afternoon, all. Once again, the annual Emergence will begin at sundown. All sector leaders must complete cabin preparations immediately.
Western sector standing by, Chief. How much time do we have?
Less than 4 hours, the sun is already well into its setting phase.
Eastern surveillance system's coming online now. I'm running some final diagnostics on the camera grid to check everything is up and working.
Good. And for those who may have forgotten the protocols during our year of peace, let me remind you why we are here. For 317 years, the Fjorn Forest tribe has maintained these woods, all while the outside world built their cities and highways. We remained.
The 13 obsidian pillars still hold strong, Chief. I checked the western markers yesterday.
Those pillars are the only thing standing between the entities in these woods and the outside world. They contain the darkness within, but they require our constant presence to maintain their power.
173 cameras are operational. Every cabin has multiple angles. Every major tree has surveillance.
Our ancestors chose this life. They scattered themselves across the forest in isolated cabins, a living lattice of protection, each family maintaining their own individual sector. You know, it's amazing these cabins are still the same as they were hundreds of years ago.
The communications grid is active, Chief. All sector leaders have confirmed their positions too.
Listen carefully then. I know some of you are new to your leadership positions, and I also know that some of you have never witnessed an emergence before. So let me be absolutely clear about tonight. The entities emerge from deep ravines scattered throughout our territory. They hunt from dusk until dawn and are drawn to unlocked doors and any movement outside the cabins. So once you lock your cabin door tonight, it stays locked until sunrise. No exceptions, no emergencies justify opening that door.
What if someone is injured? What if there's a fire?
Riley, you have 2 young children, so you tell me, would you rather risk their lives opening that door?
No, Chief. I understand.
Anyone caught outside after nightfall will not survive. The entities show no mercy. They will kill you.
Indeed, I have seen what they do to those who break protocol. And trust me, in all 60 years of emergencies that I've experienced, the images never leave you.
But we have advantages that our ancestors did not. The camera system allows us to monitor entity movements in real time. We can track their positions to ensure that no cabin is breached.
Digital feeds are crystal clear, and the night vision capabilities are fully functional too. I can patch any sector leader into their local camera network instantly.
This is why nobody has died during an emergence in over 15 years. So we watch, we wait, and we survive.
Chief, I'm seeing increased activity near the northern ravines. Multiple ground tremors just came through on the seismometers.
That is to be expected. They sense the approaching darkness. How are the perimeter markers doing?
All the obsidian pillars are showing no signs of abnormalities. So as far as we can see, everything is all good.
Good. Those pillars have contained them for centuries, so it's nice to know they will contain them once more tonight.
Chief, what about supply deliveries? The Henderson cabin requested medical supplies yesterday, and they still haven't received anything.
No deliveries can happen during emergence. Nothing moves between cabins after sunset. The Hendersons will have to manage with what they have.
Running final camera sweep now. Sectors A through M showing all clear. Motion sensors calibrated and infrared detection is now active.
Remember your assigned frequencies. Emergency Channel 7 is for immediate threats. Observation Channel 12 is for entity sightings, and Command Channel 1 is for council coordination. The modern world thinks we are primitive. They think we cling to outdated traditions, but they do not understand the weight of our responsibility.
Let them have their cities. Let them have their ignorance. We know what lurks in the darkness.
The entities have been contained for 3 centuries, but they grow stronger each year.
What happens if they ever break through the pillars?
They will hunt until the entire world is consumed. Cities will fall. Millions will die. That is why we cannot fail.
The western perimeter has officially been secured. All families have confirmed that they are now locked down.
Excellent. Urka, what's your status report?
The eastern grid is completely operational. All camera angles have been optimized for maximum coverage. No blind spots detected.
Then it's time for the final preparations, everyone. Check your door locks twice. Verify your camera feeds. Test your radio equipment.
Chief, the tremors are getting stronger. Something big is moving down there.
They always grow restless before the emergence. They start crawling out of the ravines at sunset, and they will hunt until dawn. Tonight, you will see things that challenge your understanding of reality. You will hear sounds that will freeze your blood solid.
Trust in the cameras, trust in the pillars, and trust in each other.
Yes, and do not let curiosity overcome caution. Do not attempt to help anyone outside your cabin. Do not open your doors for any reason. They mimic human voices, and they will use our compassion against us. The Fjorn Forest Tribe has never failed in its duty. We will not fail tonight. We protect not just ourselves, but the entire world beyond these woods.
May the ancestors guide us through the darkness.
The sun is setting. Lock your doors. The emergence is coming.
I can't do this anymore. I can't spend another emergence locked in this stupid cabin while the rest of the world is out there living normal lives.
Here we go again. Luna's having another breakdown about being stuck here.
Don't you get it, Dex? Right now, there are kids our age in cities that are going to actual schools. They're making friends with people who aren't their goddamn cousins, living actual lives.
She's not wrong. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to just leave.
My mom caught me looking at maps of the outside world yesterday. She freaked out and took away my toys for a week.
At least your mom didn't give you the whole sacred duty speech again. I swear if I hear about our ancestors one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
Frank gets it. We were born into a prison. And for what? To guard some creatures that haven't escaped in 300 years?
I mean, to be fair, the surveillance duty tonight is probably gonna be boring as usual. Nothing dangerous has happened during an emergence in like 15 years.
Exactly. The elders act like we're the last line of defense against the apocalypse. But look at our security systems. We have motion sensors, infrared cameras, digital tracking. Half this stuff didn't exist when our grandparents were doing this job.
Do you think they really need us here anymore? Like, physically here in the forest?
Of course not. The pillars work on their own. The cameras can be monitored remotely. They just refuse to admit that times have changed.
Sometimes I think about what would happen if we just left. Like, what would actually happen?
Nothing would happen, because nothing ever happens here anyway. We're wasting our entire lives guarding nothing.
I looked up the nearest town last week. It's only 6 hours away if you hike through the mountains. And I mean, they don't look that bad.
6 hours? That's it? 6 hours and we could be in the real world?
I had no idea it was that close. The elders make it sound like we're in the middle of nowhere.
That's because they lie about everything. Distance, danger, our importance here. They're just scared to admit they wasted their lives on all this crap.
What if we didn't have to waste ours? What if tomorrow morning when the sun comes up, we just pack some supplies and leave?
Like actually leave?
Why not? The emergence will be over. Everyone will be tired and distracted. We could be gone before anyone even realizes.
Luna, that's actually crazy, but also kind of brilliant.
My parents would kill me if they found me.
That's only if they found us. But what if we just disappeared? What if we finally chose our own lives?
I'm in. I've been thinking about this for months. My parents have been lying to me my whole life about what's out there. They're too scared to leave their precious duty behind.
But what about the pillars? What about maintaining the forest?
We could come back, like visit occasionally to help out. But we don't have to live our entire lives here. We don't have to die here like our parents will.
I dream about going to a real school and meeting people who don't know everything about me already, plus having actual choices about my future.
Exactly. We could go to college, travel the world, fall in love with people who aren't from our tribe.
What if the creatures really are dangerous, though? What if we leave and something bad happens?
Kai, when was the last time anything bad happened? The cameras show the same thing every year. Those creatures wander around for a few hours. Then they go back underground. Nobody dies, and nobody gets hurt.
Because the system works. It works so well that we're basically obsolete. We're just here out of tradition now.
So are we really doing this? Are we really leaving tomorrow?
I'm terrified, but I'm also more excited than I've ever been. Yes, I want to do this.
My heart is beating so fast right now. But yes, I want to see what's out there.
I've been working on these surveillance systems for years. I know I could get a job with tech companies in the real world. Actually use my skills for something that matters.
And I could study real agriculture, not just maintaining some creepy forest. I could learn about crops that actually feed people.
Then it's decided. Tomorrow at sunrise, we'll all meet at the Eastern Pillar. Everyone brings a backpack with essentials. Then we hike to the nearest town, and we start our real lives.
What do we tell people when we get there? About where we came from?
We'll figure it out when we get there. Maybe we say we're from a remote commune or something. People in the outside world probably won't ask too many questions.
The important thing is getting out. Everything else we can handle as it comes.
I can't believe we're actually planning this. My parents are going to be so angry.
Your parents will get over it, and if they don't, that's their problem. We're teenagers now. We have the right to choose our own paths.
What if they try to stop us? What if they send trackers after us?
The outside world has laws. They can't force us to come back if we don't want to. We're not literal prisoners, even though they've treated us like that for our whole lives.
I'm bringing my journal. I've been writing about this place for years. Maybe I'll write a book about what it was like growing up here.
The Eastern Pillar at sunrise. Bring whatever you can carry, and don't tell anyone, not even family.
Agreed. This stays between us until we're gone. Now we just have to survive tonight's emergence. Our last emergence.
Our last night as prisoners.
Our last night in this forest.
Tomorrow we'll wake up free.
I can barely contain my excitement. But first we need to get through tonight. Act normal. Don't give anyone reason to suspect.
Right. Just one more night of playing along. Then we're free. Finally free.
And there we have it. Night has settled over the forest.
The western sector is showing around 12 entities on camera feeds. And by Christ, talk about devil spawn. All the more reason to stay inside, though, I suppose.
It's the same here. The entities appear to be following their usual routes through the woodland, at least. So far, there's been no approaches toward residential areas.
Good. Sadie, how are the communications looking?
All channels are clear and operational, and the signal strength is at maximum all across the network. Oh wait, hold on. I'm seeing something strange. It looks like the northern sector camera feeds are going dark.
Well, it is nighttime. Is this something to be worried about?
Chief, going dark means they're turning off. All the cameras in the northern sector just cut out, and the backup power systems aren't responding to reset commands either.
Finn, check your northern perimeter cameras immediately and report what you can see.
My cabin cameras are still operational, Chief, but everything beyond 50 feet is showing black screens. The entire surveillance network out there is down.
A total sector blackout? That's new.
The timing can't be coincidental. This is happening during an active emergence.
Could it be a technical failure? Maybe a power grid issue?
I'm running a diagnostics check now.
Chief, this is Jace from the northern sector. My cameras are completely dead too, but I can hear movement outside my cabin walls. Something is moving around out there.
Jace, can you identify what you're hearing?
Footsteps, I think. Heavy footsteps circling the cabin, but I can't verify what's approaching without the cameras.
Diagnostic complete. The northern cameras aren't experiencing power failure. They appear to have been physically tampered with.
By what?
The entities have never shown interest in our surveillance equipment before. They've never demonstrated the intelligence to target our technology.
Could they be evolving, learning our methods?
Everyone in the northern sector, please remain locked inside your cabins and stay silent. Do not attempt to investigate what's happening outside.
Chief, my children are terrified. They can hear those freaks lurking about outside.
Keep them calm and quiet. The locks will hold. They always hold.
The western sector is still showing normal activity. Entities here appear unaware of whatever's happening up north.
The eastern feeds are remaining stable too, but this northern blackout is unprecedented.
Chief, the sounds outside are getting louder. It sounds like something is testing the walls of the cabins, scratching, tapping, pushing against the structures.
The cabins have withstood centuries of emergencies. The entities cannot breach them. Hold your positions.
Chief, I'm trying to reroute camera feeds from adjacent sectors. Maybe we can get a partial view of what's happening, but the coverage gap is massive.
Do whatever you can. We need eyes on the northern sector ASAP.
Something just hit my cabin wall hard. The whole structure shook. Chief, what if the locks don't hold?
The locks will hold. They have never failed. Have faith in the old ways.
Chief, I'm seeing some unusual movement on the western perimeter. One of the entities appears to be moving toward the northern sector. That's not typical behavior.
The eastern sector entities are also changing direction. They're converging on the northern area.
They're being drawn to something. Something in the northern sector is calling to them.
The scratching has stopped. Everything went silent. That's somehow worse.
My youngest is crying. She says she can see shadows moving past the windows, but there's no light outside for shadows.
Keep her away from the windows. Everyone, step back from all windows and doors.
Chief, I think I hear voices outside. Human voices calling for help.
Do not respond. Do not open your door. The entities mimic human speech.
Maybe we should consider evacuating the northern sector. It could be wise moving everyone to the southern cabins until this passes.
Absolutely not. No one opens their doors. No one moves between cabins during emergence. That is how people die.
The voices outside are getting louder. They're saying my name. How do they know my name?
Finn, step away from the door. Do not listen to the voices.
Something has changed. The entities are evolving. They're becoming smarter.
Did everyone hear that?
That scream came from the forest, and my God, it was loud enough to hear from my western cabin.
I heard it too from the northern sector. That was a human scream.
A scream of pure terror and agony.
The scream originated from the northern sector, from the direction of the Cleaver family cabin.
Chief, the Cleavers. That sounded like Frank's voice.
We cannot be certain of anything right now. Sound carries strangely during emergencies.
Should we mobilize rescue teams? If someone is in trouble?
No rescue teams. Opening any doors before sunrise will result in additional deaths. We maintain protocol, no matter what.
But what if someone is dying out there? What if they need our help?
The protocol exists because it saves lives. We do not compromise it for anyone, even if it means listening to screams in the darkness.
All feeds are now completely black in the northern sector. I've lost every remaining camera. We're flying blind up there.
Continue monitoring all functioning cameras. We hold our positions until sunrise.
Chief, everything outside my cabin has gone silent again. No voices, no movement, no sounds at all. It's like whatever was out there just disappeared.
Same here. The sudden silence is almost worse than the noise.
The entities often move in waves. They may have relocated to a different sector.
Eastern cameras show no new activity. Whatever happened up north, it hasn't spread this direction.
The western sector remains clear as well, but I'll keep watching all night.
Everyone maintain your vigil. We will not sleep until the sun rises, and we will not know what happened in the northern sector until morning. So let us pray that dawn comes quickly. Dawn has broken. I'm approaching the Cleaver cabin now to assess the situation.
Chief, we're working on restoring the northern sector cameras. Burke and I are heading out to check the equipment.
The damage is extensive out here. Most of the camera equipment is scattered all across the forest floor. So in other words, this wasn't accidental damage.
I'm at the Cleaver cabin, and I think we may have a problem. I'm going inside.
My God, those bastards got to them.
I'm inside the cabin. All 4 family members are dead. Tom, Sarah, Frank, and little Emma. They've been torn apart. There's blood covering every wall. All of their bodies have been mutilated beyond recognition.
Dear God, the Cleaver family has been part of this tribe for generations.
How did it get inside? Was the door breached?
That's the thing. The lock remains intact and undamaged. The door wasn't broken down. It was opened from the outside, using the mechanism correctly.
Sorry, but that's not possible, Chief. The entities don't have that kind of intelligence. They're basically animals.
Not anymore, apparently. This represents a catastrophic evolution in their capabilities. In 3 centuries, they have never shown this level of problem-solving.
Chief, what else can you see in there? Any other signs of how this happened?
I'm photographing the scene now. Wait, the tribal map. The one showing all 13 obsidian pillar locations. It's been removed from the storage chest and has been laid out deliberately on the floor.
As in laid out deliberately, like someone was studying it?
There are bloody handprints around the edges, as if something was examining the pillar positions.
Chief, this is bad. If they're studying our defenses, if they're learning about the pillars...
They could be planning to target the pillars.
Sadie, I need those northern sector cameras restored immediately. We need to see the footage from last night. We need to understand what kind of evolution we're dealing with.
I'm working on it, Chief. The replacement cameras are being mounted as we speak.
Some of the camera footage has already been recovered too. The system is uploading all the recorded footage from the surviving devices. Some of the peripheral cameras captured portions of the attack.
How much footage do we have?
I'm isolating the critical segments now, but in total, it looks like we have around 6 clips that show the progression of the attack. I'll upload to the secure server ASAP.
I'm returning to my cabin to review the footage.
The old ways are failing. The creatures are evolving faster than we can adapt.
What happens if they figure out how to destroy the pillars? What happens to the outside world?
One crisis at a time, please. First, we need to understand what killed the Cleavers. Then we can plan our response. Sadie, are those clips ready?
I'm uploading the final segment now. There are 6 clips total, all labeled chronologically.
I'm going to share each clip individually. We'll analyze them one by one. Everyone needs to see exactly what we're facing, because after 300 years of containment, the rules have clearly just changed.
Should we evacuate the northern sector families? Move them to safer locations?
The northern sector families are dead, Finn. All of them. The Cleavers were the last cabin in that area.
Then we need to reinforce the remaining sectors, double the camera coverage, upgrade the lock systems.
First, we watch the footage. Then we decide how to survive what's coming, because something tells me the next emergence is going to be very different.
May God help us all.
Uploading clip 1 now. Prepare yourselves. First clip uploading now. This is from the hallway camera inside the Cleaver cabin. Timestamp shows 11:47 p.m. last night.
Jesus Christ. The door opened smoothly. No force, no braking. That thing picked the damn lock.
Second clip, same location, 30 seconds later.
Look at how it moves. It's so deliberate and calculated, not like an animal at all.
That black square over its face. It knows where the camera is. It's deliberately obscuring its features.
Third clip, exterior camera, 1 minute later.
The entity is inside. It entered the cabin with a specific purpose.
How did it know that entering cabins leads to people? How did it learn that behavior?
It understands our layout. It knows where we sleep. This isn't random wandering anymore.
Fourth clip, tree-mounted camera, northern perimeter.
Mother of God, that thing is enormous. It has to be at least 12 feet tall.
Those limbs are unbelievably elongated, but that's also not the same entity that entered the cabin.
So the different species are working together now.
Fifth clip, same tree camera, 10 seconds later.
The camera angle tilted. The giant knocked it down deliberately.
They're destroying our surveillance equipment on purpose, creating blind spots in our coverage.
Coordinated tactical thinking. This is military-level intelligence.
Sixth and final clip, back inside the Cleaver cabin. Hallway camera, 12:13 a.m.
The bedroom doors open. That entity moved deeper into the cabin. It found the family.
And we know what happened next.
The screaming we heard.
The footage confirms our worst fears. The entities have learned to pick locks. They can manipulate doors from the outside. Our primary defense has been completely compromised.
Chief, I have more bad news. I've been checking the ravines this morning. All 4 emergence points are still open. They haven't sealed themselves shut like they normally do.
What do you mean they haven't sealed?
After every emergence, the ravines collapse inward. The entities retreat underground and the openings close. But this morning, all 4 ravines remain wide open. I can still hear movement down there.
3 centuries of predictable behavior, and now everything has changed.
Chief, what does this mean? If the ravines stay open?
It means a second emergence is coming tonight, and we have no way to protect ourselves.
Our locks are useless. Our cameras can be destroyed. Our isolation makes us vulnerable.
We're sitting ducks, scattered across the forest in individual cabins, with no effective defenses.
The entities have evolved beyond our containment methods. They've studied us, learned our weaknesses, and now they're coming back to finish what they started.
What about my children? How do I protect them tonight?
I don't know, Riley. For the first time in 3 centuries, I don't know how to keep us alive.
The pillars. Are the pillars still intact?
The pillars contain them within the forest, but they don't protect us from what's inside. We've always relied on locks and isolation. Now both have failed.
We need a new strategy, something they won't expect.
What if we abandon the cabins, group together in the most defensible location?
And leave the pillars unguarded? If those fail, the entities escape into the outside world. Millions die.
So we're trapped. We can't leave and we can't defend ourselves.
We have hours until nightfall. We need to find a solution, because tonight, the entities are coming back, and they know exactly where to find us.
Frank is dead. The entire Cleaver family was murdered last night. His body was found with the others.
I heard, and I can't process this. Yesterday, he was excited about finally escaping this place, and now his corpse is being photographed by the elders.
My parents just explained what happened. The creatures learned how to open doors. They picked the locks from outside. And tonight, there's going to be another emergence. The council doesn't know how to protect us anymore.
Should we still try to escape? I mean, if the entities are evolving beyond what the tribe can handle, and if the pillars might fail completely...
No, we're not running away anymore. Frank died because he was trapped in this goddamn forest prison. He died because the elders' strategies failed. We're not escaping now. We're going to kill every single entity that murdered our friend.
Luna's right. Running away now would dishonor Frank's memory, and it would leave everyone else here to die. I can't live with that.
So what do? We're just teenagers. What can we possibly do against creatures that the adults can't handle?
We use our strengths. Dex, you know more about the surveillance systems than anyone, even more so than some of the adults.
That's true. I've been working on camera maintenance for 3 years. I could help Sadie restore all the damaged equipment before nightfall. Maybe even upgrade the network to be harder for the entities to destroy.
I want to help too. I know I'm the youngest here, but I'm not hiding like a little kid. If those things are coming back tonight, I want to fight them.
We're all going to fight. The adults have been playing defense for centuries, but defense failed last night. Frank is dead because of their passive strategies.
What kind of offensive action can we take? We don't even know what these creatures look like or where they come from.
We know they emerge from the ravines. We know they hunt at night, and we know they can be killed. The obsidian pillars contain them, right? So obsidian must be toxic or harmful to them somehow.
That's actually brilliant. If obsidian affects them, we could weaponize it. Make arrowheads or spear tips from obsidian fragments.
My dad taught me archery when I was little. I'm actually pretty good with a bow.
This is insane, but Frank would have loved this plan. He always said the elders were too stuck in old thinking.
So we're doing this. We're staying in the forest. We're going to kill every creature that emerges tonight. And after they're all dead, we'll leave together like we planned.
I should message my parents about helping with camera restoration. They'll think I'm being responsible and helpful.
I'll offer to assist with perimeter defenses. My mom will be proud that I'm stepping up.
I can help coordinate communications. Keep all the families connected during the attack.
Perfect. We'll work within the system today, but tonight we hunt. Those things killed our friend. They tore apart a family that's been part of this tribe for generations, and they think they can come back for more.
Frank was so excited about seeing the real world. He had all these plans about studying agriculture, about learning how to grow actual food crops.
He wanted to help people instead of just guarding monsters.
He deserved so much more than dying in that cabin, alone and terrified.
His death isn't going to be meaningless. We're going to make sure the tribe survives this. And we're going to do it because our generation refuses to accept failure. The adults had their chance. Now it's our turn. For Frank, and for everyone who's going to live because we refuse to let these creatures win. Let's message our parents and get to work. We have a war to prepare for.
I have a new plan. We're going on the offensive tonight. Every tribe member will extract obsidian shards from the 13 pillars, and we're going to attach them to arrowheads. I'm at one now.
Obsidian arrowheads? Chief, that's actually brilliant. If the pillars contain the entities within the forest, then obsidian must have some kind of harmful effect on them.
Exactly. The pillars are the only material that prevents entities from crossing our boundaries. So obsidian contact should theoretically wound or kill them.
I can start creating arrows immediately. I still remember the traditional fletching techniques my grandfather taught me. How many arrows does each person need?
As many as you can make before nightfall. We're not hiding behind locked doors anymore. Tonight we hunt them.
Chief, I must warn you. Removing obsidian from the pillars might weaken the forest barrier. We could be compromising our containment system.
The containment system is already compromised. The entities learned to pick locks and destroy cameras. Passive defense has failed. We need weapons now.
I'm carving obsidian fragments into arrowhead shapes. The material cuts clean and holds a sharp edge. These should penetrate whatever those creatures are made of.
I'm coordinating supply distribution. Every tribe member will have a longbow delivered to their cabin, plus at least 30 obsidian-tipped arrows per person.
Good. Position the supply caches throughout all sectors. Everyone needs to be armed before the entities emerge.
The eastern sector weapons are ready. I've tested the obsidian arrowheads on tree targets. They punch through bark like paper.
Chief, my children are terrified. Should I evacuate them to the forest edge? Get them as far from the ravines as possible?
No evacuations. Everyone maintains their positions. We need full coverage across the forest to track entity movements.
Chief, I'm seeing movement near the northern ravine. It looks like children. A group of our tribal children are running toward the emergence point. They're carrying hunting knives.
Dad, this is Luna. I'm messaging on the council channel because this is important. Dex, Elena, Kai, and I are going to the northern ravine. We're going to find where Frank died and honor his memory.
Luna, you get back to your cabin immediately. All of you return to safety right now. The entities will emerge at sunset.
We're not running away, Dad. Frank was our friend. We're going to make sure his death means something.
Chief, we need to intercept those children. They'll be slaughtered if they're caught outside during emergence.
All available adults converge on the northern ravine. We have to reach the children before nightfall.
Chief, we're too spread across the forest. The northern ravine is at least an hour away from most positions. We'll never make it in time.
The sun is already beginning to set. We have maybe 30 minutes of daylight left.
Then we adapt the plan. Arnold, you take the western ravine. Berka, cover the eastern emergence point. Finn and Elder Wren split between the southern ravines. I'll handle the northern area and protect the children.
What if the entities target the children specifically? What if they've learned to hunt our young?
Then we kill every single entity that emerges from those ravines. No mercy, no hesitation. Tonight we end this threat permanently.
All weapons have been distributed. Every tribe member is armed with obsidian arrows. Communications remain active across all sectors.
Remember, aim for center mass. The obsidian should do the rest. Stay mobile and keep your distance.
Moving to Eastern Ravine position now. I can see the opening from here. It's much larger than it was yesterday.
Western Ravine confirmed. The emergence point has tripled in size. Something big is coming up from down there.
I'm approaching the Northern Ravine. I can see the children near the edge. They're arguing about something. Luna appears to be pointing down into the ravine.
Southern ravines are both active. I can hear movement underground. Multiple entities preparing to emerge.
Everyone hold your positions. Sunset is in 15 minutes. The second emergence is about to begin. Tonight, we discover if obsidian can kill these creatures. And tonight, we rescue our children. I found them. Or rather, I found what's left. I think the entities dragged them underground.
2 entities downed at the Western Ravine. The obsidian arrows work. As soon as they hit, the creatures collapsed and dissolved into ash.
Good. Keep firing. How many more are emerging?
I've killed 3 at the Southern Ravine. The obsidian is incredibly effective. These weapons are actually working.
4 entities eliminated at the Eastern Ravine. But Chief, they're emerging in massive numbers. More than I've ever seen in any previous emergence. This isn't normal activity.
They're desperate. They know we can kill them now.
I'm monitoring all camera feeds. The entities are coordinating their attacks. Some are drawing your fire while others attempt to flank your positions. They're using military tactics.
I successfully defended the secondary Southern Ravine. My children followed me despite orders to stay in the cabin, but I kept them safe behind the tree line.
Good work, Riley. Everyone maintain your positions.
I've killed 6 entities at my location, but one of them charged me directly. It managed to claw my left arm before I put an arrow through its head. These creatures are getting more aggressive.
Ren, how bad is the injury?
I'll survive. The bleeding has slowed, and I can still draw my bow.
Jay stopped responding 20 minutes ago. I'm checking his cabin cameras now. Oh God, there's an entity inside his cabin. It's feeding on his body.
How did it get inside? His cabin should have been locked.
The lock was picked again, same as the Cleaver family. These creatures are hunting anyone not defending a ravine.
Jace is gone. We'll mourn him later. Right now, I need to get those children back.
Chief, what are you thinking?
I'm going down into the Northern Ravine. If the children are still alive, they need rescue.
You'll die, Chief. You have no idea how deep those tunnels go, or how many entities are down there.
Luna, Dex, Elena, and Kai are tribal members. They deserve a rescue attempt. I won't abandon them to those creatures.
Chief, at least wait for backup. Let some of us finish clearing our ravines first.
By then, it will be too late. If they're still alive, every minute counts.
How long should we wait for you to report back? When do we assume you're not coming out?
Give me 2 hours. If I haven't messaged by then, Arnold takes command of the tribe.
Chief, this is insane. We need you alive to coordinate our defenses.
The children are our future. Without them, there is no tribe to defend. I'm going in. I found them. Luna, Dex, Elena, and Kai are alive. They're climbing out of the ravine now.
Thank God, Chief. Are you following them out? The sun is rising, so you should be safe.
Not yet. I've discovered something down here. There's a central pit that connects all 4 ravines. I can see hundreds of entities descending into it.
Chief, get out of there now. You've rescued the children. Your mission is complete.
There's a massive chamber beneath this pit. The entities aren't retreating. They're gathering, preparing for something big.
What kind of gathering? What strategic value does observing this provide?
They're organizing for a permanent surface invasion. This was just the beginning. Tonight was reconnaissance, but I brought something with me.
Chief, whatever you're thinking, don't do it. Return to the surface and we'll coordinate a proper assault.
I collected obsidian fragments from all 13 pillars before descending. I then concentrated them into a single explosive device.
Chief, no. Detonating compressed obsidian in that chamber. The shockwave could collapse the entire underground network.
That's the idea. Seal the ravines permanently. End this threat once and for all.
Please come back up, Chief. We can find another way. Don't sacrifice yourself for this.
Riley, there is no other way. The entities are already climbing back up through the ravines. They're heading for the surface. In minutes, they'll emerge in numbers we cannot handle.
Chief, we're begging you. Don't do this.
As tribal chief, my duty is protecting all of you, even if that means giving my life.
Chief, please reconsider. We need you alive. The tribe needs leadership.
There has to be another solution. Come back up and we'll figure it out together.
300 years of Hannock family leadership. Don't let it end like this.
Chief, respond, please. We can develop an alternative plan.
Thank you all for your service to the tribe. Thank you for protecting the forest. The Fjorn people will finally be free. Tell the children I kept my promise. Tell them the forest is theirs now.
Chief, no!
Don't do this!
Hannock!
Please.
Chief! Massive explosion detected. All camera feeds are shaken violently. The entire forest floor is rippling.
I felt that tremor from the western sector. The ground moved like an earthquake.
Same here in the east. What did he do down there?
Look at the pillars. All 13 obsidian pillars are glowing.
They're emitting beams of light straight up into the sky. I've never seen anything like this.
The barrier has been reinforced. The underground detonation strengthened the containment system.
The ravines, all 4 emergence points have collapsed completely. They're sealed with solid rock.
The entities, they're gone. All of them.
The chief did it. He ended the emergences forever.
The pillars are stabilizing. The light beams are fading to a steady glow, but they're still active.
3 centuries of struggle, and it's finally over.
The sun is rising over a free forest. Chief Hannock kept his promise.
My children can grow up without fear. They can live normal lives.
The chief saved us all. He gave everything for the tribe.
We need to tell the children what he did. They need to know their friend died as a hero, and their chief died as a legend.
The forest is finally safe. The emergence cycle is broken.
May Chief Hannock rest in peace. His sacrifice will never be forgotten.
We're alive. I can't believe we're actually alive.
Chief Hannock saved us. If he hadn't found us down in that cavern, we would have been dead within minutes.
I keep thinking about how stupid we were, going down there with just hunting knives. What were we thinking?
We weren't thinking. We were angry about Frank and we wanted revenge. But those creatures, they were nothing like what we imagined.
When we first climbed down into that ravine, I thought we were being so brave. I thought we were finally taking action instead of hiding.
The tunnel was so much deeper than we expected, and the walls, they were covered in these strange markings, like the entities had been carving symbols into the rock.
I'll never forget the smell down there. It was like decay and sulfur mixed together. The air was so thick I could barely breathe.
And then we heard them coming up from below, that clicking, chittering sound echoing through the tunnels.
I've never been so terrified in my entire life. When that first entity rounded the corner and saw us, its eyes were like black holes, and it moved so fast.
Our knives were useless, completely useless. The blades just bounced off their skin like they were made of armor.
We ran deeper into the cavern system trying to escape, but we got lost in all those twisting passages, and more entities kept appearing behind us.
That's when we found the chamber, the huge underground chamber where hundreds of them were gathering. They were organized, Luna. They had a plan.
They weren't just mindless creatures. They were preparing for war, a full-scale invasion of the surface world.
We hid behind some fallen rocks and watched them. They were communicating with each other, not with words, but with these complex hand gestures, like a sign language we'd never seen before.
And their leader, there was this massive entity at the center of the chamber. It was easily 15 feet tall, with these elaborate markings carved into its skin.
That's when Chief Hannock found us. He climbed down into the chamber with his bow ready, and he saw exactly what we were seeing.
I'll never forget the look on his face. He realized that tonight wasn't just another emergence. It was the beginning of the end.
He whispered for us to follow him back toward the surface, but then he showed us this device he'd brought. It was made from obsidian fragments from all 13 pillars.
He told us he was going to detonate it in the central chamber, that it would collapse the entire underground network, but that he wouldn't be able to escape the blast.
We begged him not to do it. We said we could find another way, but he just looked at us and said, "This is why I became chief."
He made us promise to live good lives, to see the world he never got to see, to make his sacrifice meaningful.
Then he guided us back up through the tunnels, fighting off entities that tried to follow us. His arrows were so accurate, even in the darkness.
When we reached the surface, he told us to run, to get as far from the ravine as possible, and then he went back down.
We felt the explosion from half a mile away. The entire forest floor shook like an earthquake, and we knew he was gone.
Frank wanted to escape this place so badly, and now Chief Hannock died to give us that freedom. We can't waste it.
I built a memorial near the collapsed northern ravine for both Frank and Chief Hannock, using stones from the old tribal quarry.
I carved their names into a piece of obsidian and added the words, "They gave everything for our future." It's not much, but it's something.
So what do we do now? The entities are gone. The ancient duty is complete. Do we still leave the forest?
Yes, we leave. Staying here would dishonor Chief Hannock's sacrifice. He died to free us from this prison, and he specifically told us to see the world.
The council announced that families can relocate if they want. Most people are planning to leave within the next few days. After 3 centuries, the Fjorn people are finally free.
My parents are talking about moving to a town near the mountains. They want to open a small business, something they could never do while guarding the forest.
My family is discussing different options too. My mom always wanted to be a teacher, but she never had the opportunity.
Elder Wren is staying behind. She's going to maintain the pillar sites and preserve our history. Someone needs to remember what happened here.
The camera systems will stay online too, to document that the ravines remain sealed, and to prove that no entities ever return.
But we don't have to stay. We can finally leave and live normal lives.
It feels surreal. We've spent our entire lives thinking we were prisoners, and now we're free to go anywhere.
Frank would have loved this. He had so many plans about studying agriculture, about learning how the outside world grows food, about helping people instead of just guarding monsters.
We can honor his memory by living the lives he never got to live, by experiencing everything he dreamed about.
Are we really doing this? Are we really leaving today?
I'm scared, but I'm also more excited than I've ever been. We're going to see actual cities, meet people who aren't our relatives, go to real schools.
Meet at the Eastern Pillar in 1 hour. Everyone bring their packed supplies. We're hiking to that town Dex researched, the one that's 6 hours through the mountains.
I still have the maps, and I know the route. We'll make it there by evening.
What do we tell people when we arrive? About where we came from?
We'll figure it out when we get there. The important thing is that we're finally free. Frank and Chief Hannock gave us this opportunity through their deaths, and we're not going to waste it.
For Frank.
For Chief Hannock.
For our future.
See you all at the Pillar. It's time to leave the Fjorn Forest forever and discover what exists beyond these trees that imprisoned us our entire lives. We're finally free to choose our own paths, and I can't wait to see where they lead us.